The One Piece live action, I think it was pretty damn good. I think I let me talk. Let me talk. Thank you. Um no, I think it was good, man. I mean, shoot. I think on the first day it came out, I watched the first episode. I'm just like, okay. I mean, thing is, I watched the anime, so like when I hopped into the first episode, I wasn't really pulled in because I already know how it's gonna go. It's just pretty much a retelling. But once I got in deeper, I'm just like, oh, I mean, they made some switches, buddy. They made a couple of switches, but it got me pulled in. I still liked either way. It was One Piece, but it wasn't really like a big pull in. But overall, let me just start with I like it. Um, there is a couple issues with it, but I mean they're not really that bad. And for a live action and actual the first successful anime live action, it's pretty damn good. I mean shit, buddy. I mean shit. But alright, let me get started. Let me go this in order. Alright. Let me talk about the story because they switched a couple things up. I mean, and this is gonna be spoilers too because I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. As soon as I saw that nigga Garp coming in straight for Luffy in like the first episode 1, episode 2, I'm just like, oh yeah, they're definitely gonna know that that's his fucking grandpa. I just knew it, bro. I'm just like, I don't remember Garp getting in there that early. You feel me? I'm just like, well then he has to like. I just feel like if he's coming in to get loopy, like it's gonna be revealed pretty damn soon. I mean, nigga, we don't even know that's Luffy's grandpa until like episode 300 something in the fucking anime and manga, bro. Um, so I was shocked. I was just like, what the fuck? But then again, it's live action, okay? I mean, they're gonna have to switch some things up. They added in to make it juicy and stuff, whatever, cool, add some flair, keep people interested and shit. But goddamn, that was pretty damn early. But I'm not against it. That's fine. I mean, it's whatever. And they still kind of keep it low key, even throughout the story. But anyways, so that's one of the big things that happened. Um, and yeah, and they did switch up like a lot of like they kept the main stuff there with the story. Like they kept the main plot. The main things that we all remember because it's been like 1,000 episodes. So, but they kept the main stuff. It's all the same settings. I think yeah, it's all the same settings. They just changed it up a little bit. I mean, you have the Arlong coming in this bitch on like fucking like episode 5, or like I think it was like 4. I don't know, but he came to Baratier. That never happened. That never happened because Nami just left to go to back to her fucking island or her village, where the fuck she came from. That never happened. But I guess it's okay because once again, it's live action. You gotta make it fit, buddy. They're fitting in like 50 episodes into like 8. Of course, it would have been better if it was like 10 episodes, maybe. But I mean, it's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. People were saying it would have been better if it was 10 episodes. I'm just like, eh. I mean, there is like some annoying things with the fucking pacing. Okay, and it's not really annoying, but it's really just a one part. It's with Usopp. Okay, I think a lot of people agree with that. I think that was one of the still good episodes, right? It's a fucking One Piece. It's still good, but that was one of the like the little where the bar went pretty yeah a little bit lower, a little bit less excited because I felt like they dragged it out too much. Like I like the Kuda whatever the fuck his name is. Like yeah, it's fine, yay, we get the plot, and then now they're just in the house. And it feels so dragged out. Was it like episode 4? Yeah, episode 4, episode 5. It felt really dragged out. I mean, not really dragged, but it just felt like too long. Like they could have got this wrapped up and like over with, you know. Um, but anyways, oh, and then added in like two new butlers. It was really just the cat guy and the fucking sheep guy, and yeah. So yeah, and I'm trying to figure out other things. But I think like with the story and the stuff like they added in and like taken out, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm trying to remember like all the stuff that happened. The buggy shit. That's fine. I mean, it would have been nice to have the little dog arc because it was like I think it was like surrounded by like a dog. That little buggy arc or something with the you know yeah, the mayor and shit. Buddy, it's been like 1,000 episodes. Give me a break. Give me a break. But yeah, I watched the Angry Joe show review, so somebody was like, yeah, that's a pretty, and I remember I'm just like, yeah, that's a pretty damn good episode, you know, with the goddamn dog. I kind of remember. I remember. So they took that out. I don't even think the dog exists. I don't remember seeing the dog. We barely see the mayor. I don't even know why the mayor exists. I mean, you might as well just cut him out entirely. Like, there's really no point. Um, he's just speaking for, I guess, the village. He only has like 3 lines, so it's whatever. And you might as well just cut him out. It's fine. We don't need him. It was really just about Buggy and the fucking his circus and shit. But yeah, that was fine. Usopp. I mean, Usopp's stand was fine. It just felt very annoying. It felt very long, even though it wasn't. You know, it was just like 2 episodes technically. Um, did Sanji get that? Whatever. It just felt long to me, Usopp shit, and I got kind of a little bored. Especially if you know what's happening if you watch the fucking anime and shit. So, but I mean, then again, they added some shit in and they took some shit out, so you kind of you know what's mainly gonna happen, but you don't know like the little bits, like how they get there. And I think how they did that with like the entire like I don't know like season, I think it's fine. You know, I think the shit they cut out and cut it like they completely got rid of Don Krieg. I mean, he's still there, but he's only in like one scene. He doesn't come to Baratier, and there's like a whole fight and shit. Like he doesn't come there. There's only Mihawk, and then they replace Krieg with like fucking Arlong. You know, so they fight Arlong once, I guess, just to test the power out, and because like the fights are like short, understandably so because it's live action. Like, bro, if you're not gonna, yeah, no. So I'm just thinking about, that what's that guy from Whole Cake Island? Starts his name starts with a K. You know, he got the purple hair. That fight was long as shit. And if they go that far, I don't think they are. But if they go that far, that fight's about to be like 2 episodes. So that's how much they're fucking cutting this shit, man. Probably not even 2 episodes, probably just like 1 episode. But yeah, that's how much they're cutting that shit. And I guess they just did that with Arlong so they could like, you know, test the power and so it feels like satisfying, I guess, when, you know, he comes back and like fucking beats the shit out of Arlong. Not really, he just destroyed the little, you know, you feel me? So they didn't have to do that too much CGI and stuff. Um God, it's been 8, 9 minutes. Holy shit. I'm trying to see if I hit everything right here. Pacing. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Especially because it's Netflix. You know, so you're gonna have to deal with like the short episodes, anyways. No more than 10. You feel me? Some of these shows be like 6 episodes and shit. You feel me? So you know, nothing to do about that. But it was fine. It's just the Usopp arc was just annoying me. Um, Story is fine. Story stuck to the fucking anime and manga. I think I already said this kind of, but yeah, it stuck to the main points, and that's fine. That's all we asked for. Like, you know, they changed little tidbits, you know, and of course I just said they like added some shit in, you know, to make it, I guess, feel better, flow in better to like all the other new character arcs and shit. You know, going from Sanji to Nami and going da 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 da. You know. Ooh, I'm scared for Chopper. Everybody's scared for Chopper. There's so many Chopper memes. So anyways, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Yeah, I think story is fine. It's pretty much the same story. There's just a little changes and tidbits. It's pretty much the same shit. Um, Combat. I mean, once again, you know, they made Luffy like fight Arlong, you know, just so it doesn't, you know, they don't have to do too much. I think that's why they did it. in the last episode on Nami's island where they were fighting. So they did that, and then also test the power. So they didn't really have to fight like that. You feel me? And he comes back, amped up like, "Oh, you hurt Nami." Da 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 da. Also, and let me talk about that part. Let me talk about that part really quick. I can't believe I almost missed that shit. Um, it was good if you don't compare it to the just like the Angry Joe shit. I can't talk. Just like the Angry Joe, motherfucker said, like if you don't compare it to like the anime or like the manga, it's fine on its own. It's fine on its own. I guess it is still a significant moment, but it's not on the anime level of significance of just like wow, like holy shit, shit's about to get real. You feel me? Um, yeah, I think it was okay. They could have done better. Of course, they could have done better. But I think the actors did fine. It's just the way that I guess like the writers did that shit. Um, but overall, I mean, it was okay. I was expecting a tiny bit more with the fucker. At least he put the hat on Nami. Like you can't go wrong with that. God, shit. Anyways, yeah, let's go talk about. Look, I can't talk. There's so much shit I want to say, but I'm just trying not to say it, bro. Trying to keep this video a little short. We already at 12 fucking minutes, bro. Holy hell. Um, but yeah, let's talk about combat. Once again, yeah, I just said like they're making it short so they don't have to do too much. Understandably so, because you have fucking devil fruits. Like this is that's just the hardest shit that they're gonna get shit on. Pretty much the CGI. I mean, it's fine. It gets the job done. I mean, and that's all you can ask for. At this point, I mean, yeah, maybe it's cool to see all of the devil fruits on screen. Just like, put in CGI in live format. Something like real. But I'm just here really for the story now. At this point, I'm just here for the story and how it plays out and stuff. The combat, I don't really care. I mean, they're doing fine with it, especially with Zoro, because I thought that shit was goofy as hell at first. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna put the fucking sword in his mouth. He did, and then after I got over it, it wasn't, it wasn't that bad. Because I came in thinking like, okay, I know it's live action, so it's gonna be a little bit more serious. So the goofy shit that's probably gonna happen in there, it's gonna look very goofy, and it kind of does, but it's fine because it's One Piece. Because then you realize later on as you continue watching, especially if you never like watched the manga, like I mean, watched the anime, read the manga and shit. You realize this isn't really a serious pirate show. This is kind of what the hell going on? What the fuck? But yeah, so I think that was fine. I just had to like, get used to that for a second. Just like, okay, yeah. I mean, we're still kind of serious because Buggy is serious as shit. Not serious as shit, but like a bit more, real in the live action. He's not really too clowny or some shit. People were thinking he's gonna be like the Joker. No, no, not that serious. Not that serious, Betty. He has his own little flair, so that's fine. But I think the combat is fine. It gets the job done. It's really just the CGI. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's what we're gonna have to deal with if you want the live action. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. When you compare it to other anime live actions and shit, it's fine. Deal with it. Deal with it. If there's haters on it, deal with it, buddy. I think it's okay. I mean, as long as the story, I really just care about the story at this point and the fucking actors and the characters and shit, and they're fine. So the combat, I know it's going to be short, like way shorter, especially because they don't want to do all that CGI, and they don't want to do 1,000 fucking episodes in live action. So yeah, I think combat's fine. It's whatever. Um, Characters. I think everybody's been casted perfectly. I think everyone's been casted perfectly. Now there's some little oofers about Nojiko or something because she's black. I'm just like, I mean, it kind of they're like they're whitewasher or like blackwash or whatever the fuck. I'm just like, well, she's not really a prominent character. You only see her once in one arc, and this is the only arc you're gonna see her in, and that's pretty much it. I mean, she has, and they're adopted too, so it doesn't really matter. And then people are pointing out, like, yeah, she's also darker in like the anime, when it came out, like she is darker. Just like how Robin is. I'm kind of scared for Robin. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't care like about the race about Robin. I don't care, but I wonder if they actually like make her because people thought she was like like I don't know um like Egyptian or something, because Alabasta or some type of like um I think like North African or Arabic or something, you feel me? Um I think that actually might be better, low key. Oda might actually do it. But here's the thing. All the ethnicities and stuff that were selected in like the anime with Oda like, already had set up are presented in the anime right now. Not the anime, the live action right now. So like so Robin is supposed to be Russian. So they might actually not like do it. I don't that would be the only reason. But Robin being like not Russian is the only thing I'm okay with, like them switching up from what is already set in stone from Oda like all those years ago. That's the only thing, because she was like everybody likes when she had that little, or when she was like darker in the anime. Same, same, because she didn't look like all these other One Piece girls. And the look is just iconic, bro. I'm sorry, it's iconic. I don't like the new look. I mean, it's fine. I like Robin either way, but it's just like, bro, like y'all could have make it look a bit more like Robin, just a tiny bit more. You can still kind of tell it's Robin because of the nose, but even the nose isn't really doing that much these days. It really ain't. But I guess I mean preference wise, I don't really care. But if she was like tan or brown or something, yeah, that'd be actually cool. That'd be cool, like just like in the anime. I'd want to see that. But yeah, that's fine. That's I mean I think like that's the only thing I'm like okay with them like switching, maybe like race wise, whatever. But anyways, it really don't even matter. I mean, they made Luffy Brazilian, they made everybody else, but it's just the one main character where I don't care about. And that goes for side characters. Like they switched Shanks' crew. I think they made like um what's it called? The fat guy black. Yeah, I saw black, and I think like some other people black. I mean, they don't really. They're side characters. I mean, I don't think it matters. I think the fat black dude. I think he makes it work. He makes it work, in my opinion. That nigga, he does it fine. He does that dude fine. From the anime, I think it's good. But yeah, I think everyone's casted fine. Uh, the race switches. I mean, like for one, it's One Piece, so it really doesn't matter overall because there's no races, and the color and stuff. It colors. It really don't matter. I mean, in my opinion, it don't. I just say keep the main crew as what they're intended to be, like I guess race wise, except for Robin. Cause everyone's saying Alabasta, her skin down, she dark. I'm like I don't care that. Yeah, just keep Robin. Like keep Robin. Robin can be whatever. It can be whatever. Just let Oda choose. I trust in Oda, and that's why I give the show like a 9 out of 10. I would give it an 8. Like if it was standalone, and like no other bad anime live actions were made, terrible live actions, but just because this is way better, actually absolutely better than all like anime live actions ever. It's a 9 out of 10, buddy. It's a 9 out of 10. Even with all the switches and stuff, it just works. It really just works. The main cast is perfect. And I remember Angry Joe saying, like Usopp is kind of useless. I don't think he watched like the anime or manga, so he doesn't know what's happening. But yeah, he does feel a little bit useless. I'm just like, uh, even in the live action, I'm just like, Usopp needs something. I know he made that little slingshot beam or ball thing, made it explode. I'm just like, and I know he makes other like good slingshot little shits that he throws at him later in the anime and manga, but I'm just like, I don't know. I think Usopp needs like a upgrade in the live action. Make him give him a little something because even Nami's doing shit like this early on. I mean they're not really, well, they're kind of on the same level of like, you know I mean, not now in the if you're watching like currently now in the anime, and you see what happens, you see what Nami gets, but I let's do a little bit more for Usopp maybe. I don't know. That's what they thought because I think like one of them watched like the anime, and that's it. But they're right. Like Usopp is really goddamn useless. I would say useless because he does good shit later on, but like you feel me? Uh, it'd be nice if he gets a little added thing in the live action. Maybe I don't know, or just more screen time. Maybe it's more screen time. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's fine. The later main characters casting is probably like the only concern I have because they can make like Chopper look like the early Sonic design for the Sonic movie, or they can make it like Detective Pikachu. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance. But since Oda's on it, I think it'll be fine. Hopefully he doesn't look scary. He kind of looks scary in the beginning of the anime, so I don't know. But then everyone's like, no, just make him like a little kid and give him like deer antlers and stuff. That might be the best way. Yeah, that might be the best way. Because since he is like half humanish, so it works. It works. And then like when he's fighting or something, when he gets the big rumble ball or something, I don't know, just change him into like CGI deer. CGI fucking Kung Fu deer, whatever the fuck. Anyways. Oh, reindeer. He's a fucking reindeer. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So that's it. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do Brook. Brook might be CGI. Brook might be CGI. They could actually like make him like a real person and then like just edit his face to like a good skeleton, and that'd be fine. I don't know. And then like Frankie has a lot of shit on him. Um, I think Frankie would be fine, but like if they go past the time skip, they do time skip. Frankie a bit bigger. I don't know. I don't want to do that, but I don't know. I don't know. I heard they have up the Ennie's lobby they plan to do and probably more, but I think they have season two, like the script for season two done. Yeah, so they're set. It's just the writer's strike and the actor's strike and shit, so we're not really gonna get this new um shit until like early as 2025. Uh, yeah. Yeah, well, I think it probably would have been 2025 either way. It depends, because Alabasta might be. They can just shoot it in the desert. They can just go in the desert and like, that's all they gotta do. They do gotta do like before they go to the Grand Line. And I think like reverse they go to reverse mountain. Yeah, and then they gotta do Baroque works. Yeah. Yeah. I mean really Alabasta, all they need is like 4 episodes maybe. I mean Alabasta is like tired out. You can really cut that bitch down. I'm being serious. I remember that shit being like 80 episodes, I think. Feels like 80 episodes. They can cut that shit down for sure. I think even like maybe like 3 episodes in Alabasta is fine. At least minimum. I think they can make it work like that. 3 episodes. But anyways, this is a long ass video. I don't think I'm gonna cut anything out. I think I'm gonna just let this shit. I'm gonna just let this shit roll. I'm gonna just post this shit and go play some Overwatch, buddy. Goddamn. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's a 9 out of 10, considering all the other anime shows. I think everything is cool. Thank God Oda was on the project because a lot of shit I think would have been switched. I mean, there is like some switches, but that's just because they have to condense the story and like take some shit out. So, but I think it's fine. It's good. All the characters are fine. Only character I'm good with them switching, maybe like the race wars, maybe Robin. But other than that, I mean, if she's Russian, then okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But I just prefer. I'd like to see her in the early anime format because that was unique and she looked pretty damn tough. So, anyways, yep, that's it. Um, it's been cool. It's been fun. Uh, can't wait for season 2. God damn. I didn't know I'd like it this much. I feel like I would have liked it in like anime onlys and like manga onlys, like everyone that watched the anime and shit would have liked it. I don't know if like the general audience would have liked it, but they do. They do. Everybody likes it. So yeah, it was a success, man. It was a pretty fucking big W, Oda. Thank you, Oda. Okay, there is one thing I wanted to talk about. I was literally about to upload this shit. Um, the fucking music. The music, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the main thing I'm talking about is Buggy's theme is so fucking like bro, you go from the end of episode 1 and yay, did a little victory, and then you get the lights on and Buggy in the fucking shadows and the oh my god, that I need that. I need that song, bro. That Buggy theme is amazing. Like the transition to that shit is amazing. And then, oh, I remember at the end, like the last episode, they're showing every all the little pirates and villains and shit that Luffy defeated in the first season. Like they're all looking at his wanted poster, and so everyone's team is just going by. Like you get what's it called? I think Garp is first, maybe, or maybe Kobe or something. Garp, and then you get Buggy, Alvita or whatever. And you get Usopp's girl that he kissed. I don't think they kiss in the anime. In the anime, I think she was like 14. She's not 18 or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I remember. I don't remember her being that older. Or maybe she is because she like gave away to. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they showed her, and then yeah, everyone's like little intros just going by looking at Luffy's wanted poster. That was pretty damn good. That was pretty damn. That's a good like intro into the Grand Line. That's a good intro into the next season, man. That's pretty it's pretty what's it called? Nerve wracking, gives a little chills, especially the Buggy theme. Arlong's theme, like and Arlong Park was okay overall. I think I said this, but I mainly talked about the Nami shit, like the little Nami crying, Luffy help me, little shit. Arlong Park was okay. Yeah, I actually. Oh yeah, good thing I started recording again. So here's the thing. Um, I low key, I wish they would have cut out a little bit more of Usopp's shit that I felt like was dragged a little bit and put it in the Nami shit because I felt like there should have been like more significance on that. Or at least her arc because that arc was one of the best arcs in the show. It's not being any lobby obviously, but that arc was just like, god damn, bro. And then, but we barely see like the villagers and stuff. We barely see like the captain guy with the little hat. I think is he like the mayor of her village? I don't fucking know, but he had a little bit of significance to Nami's story. And I'm like, bro, like kind of not really took care of him, but he watched out for him. Like Nojiko and her low key, even when their mom was still alive, and they kind of cut him out. He only had like one line or just like one scene, and that's pretty. Actually, no, it was two. It was the flashback, and then it was yeah. I feel like they should have showed him more. And then like with her losing like all the berries and shit, I feel like I don't know. I didn't really feel that bad. It was like, oh, that's bad. She worked up all that time with it, but I think it needed. I feel like it needed to be fleshed out more with the villagers and stuff. because they just automatically hated like little kid. You know, her mom died. They're like, oh, how can she work for the person that, you know, killed her mom? I mean, yeah, it's fucked up, but she's a kid. You know, maybe they should have done something, stepped in. You know, instead of like outright. You know, maybe that's just something for the whole anime as a whole, maybe. But right here, it just felt like it felt very watered down. It felt, and I know, like, yeah, you gotta somewhat rush it because you know, with the pacing, you know, a little bit. Oh, you know, you gotta end it. You gotta end it. You only got 8 episodes. You only got 8 episodes on it. You gotta, you know, you feel me? So, yeah, I felt like, you know, that was. There's one other thing. Oh, okay. So the devil fruit thing. I feel like overall in the show they should have like, you know, maybe, I guess like, I mean it's okay, but they should have like explained devil fruits more in detail because like, hey, devil fruits exist and you can have cool powers and that's pretty much it. Yeah, like motherfuckers don't know the significance of like seawater. And I noticed that when I watched the Angry Joe review, they're like, "What's up with the seawater?" Like, I mean, they didn't really notice it. I think the dude that like actually like watched the anime like pointed it out. Like they didn't talk about it. That's what I was like. I was like, what the hell? Why are they not like talking about the seawater? That's a pretty That's a pretty important nerf they should talk about with the devil fruits and stuff. You know, you feel me? They don't really mention it at all. I think like Buggy maybe mentioned it like subtly, you know, like when he had like Luffy in the sea, but they didn't really explain it, bro. They need to explain it. So yeah, that's another thing. And I felt like they should have maybe um explained the world a bit more, maybe like open up the world a bit more. But they'll, I mean, that's gonna happen in season 2, hopefully. But yeah, I feel like they should have just fleshed out like the lore of One Piece a bit more, especially the devil fruit thing because like Arlong, I think he like splashed some water on him and stuff like later on too after a little buggy caught Luffy in a tank little thing on like episode 2. So yeah, okay, that's it. I mean that's really it just needed to be fleshed out a little bit more. And the Nami thing too. It just felt, I mean, I guess it's because I'm comparing it to the anime, and you know, but I guess it really doesn't matter if you never watched it. You're just like, oh, okay. I mean, you don't really care. You don't really care. I mean, the only person that matters is Nojiko, and they gave her screen time, you know, so that's fine. Whatever. Fucked out for villagers, right? Thank you, Oda. The only person that like the only author of like the anime that actually had a hand in making the fucking show. So that made a pretty big fucking difference. I appreciate that, Oda. Trust in Oda.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo poo.